Hi, my name is Dan Low. In this video, I'm going to show you how to load Kaggle spam email CSV dataset into Spark using Scala. Okay, so if you are here, probably you want to find out how to load or read a CSV data file into Spark using Scala. Okay. So first I'm going to show you, the software versions I used in my computer. Okay, I will use Windows 10 and Apache Spark version 3.00, 3.0.0 preview 2. Okay, and the Scala version 2.12.10. Okay, and the Java Haspa 64-bit server VM, and I use the Java 1.8.0 261 version. Okay. So there are several methods you can use to read a CSV file into Spark system. So the first one is using the text file method in the Spark context. Okay, then you can do that, but using this you cannot have to parse the file yourself. Okay, because it is simply just read the file as a text file. Okay, we'll show you later. And the second one is in the Spark that read the CSV, and this is supported after the Spark 2.0. Okay, and it will actually help you to spread out the columns for you. Okay, and we're gonna show you how to do that. Okay, so let's start this. Here I have Spark loaded up. Okay, in the data file I'm going to use is the span Kaggle span file. Okay, so here I have downloaded the file span ham dataset .csv. It's not too big, only 5.25 megabytes. Okay, and it is a comma separated vector file. Okay, so there are four columns. The first one is a number. Okay, and the second column is a label. Okay, so labels either span or ham. Okay, and the third column is a text email body. Okay, and the last one is the label number. If it's span email, then you got a one here. If it's not a span, it's a ham, and it's a zero right here. Okay, so the email text, okay, right here, if you look at the file, it's actually something like this, and you always start with a subject column space. Okay, so this is something you need to be aware of, because this is gonna be something you don't want it. Okay, because subject column it appears everywhere, every record, so you probably want to take it out later. Okay, so this is the data file we're going to work on. Okay, and so let me show you to read it in using the text file. Is quite easy. You can simply just say you can assign some text file using sc.text file. Okay, and then get a file name span ham data set.csv. Okay, so that's simply you can load it in. Okay, so after you load it in, okay, so you can take a look at the first line. Okay, first line is the header. Okay, so You can say some rows. Okay, if the tag, they say I tag 20 rows. Okay, so if you see that you can take a look at this. The first row is the header. Then then the row one is a 605 ham subject something. Okay, and then take a look at row two. Then the row two, it change it to something else. Okay, so remember the first column is a number, but now it's become a text. So it's something not quite right. Okay, and then the third line is only just like this. Okay, the fourth row, something like this. So this is something, well, it's not impossible, but it's gonna be really difficult, to use text file to read this CSV file, obviously, right? So if we go back to the data file, you see that the first column always a number. Okay, something like this. The first column always like this. Okay, but the one we read it in, it seems like not quite right. Not quite right. Okay, so let's try another method using Spark that read the CSV. Okay, so we can create another design called DF Spark that read the CSV. Okay, and again read the same file, span hand data set CSV. Okay, so the Spark that read the CSV is supposed to parse the CSV file. So now we got a data frame. Okay, and I got four columns. That is correct. And the first one is string, second one is string, and then there are two more fields. Okay, so I can take a look at them. The first one, yeah, it's just the header. Okay, one, two, three, four columns. And if I take some rows, okay, just to take a look at it. So okay, now the row one I got is 605 ham subject. No. Okay, and the second row I got, obviously it's not quite right because the first column now is not a number. Okay, okay, so if you take the third row, so third row now is also not right. Then the fourth row is also not right. Okay, so we need to take a look at the row data to see what's wrong. Okay, we got the first row is right, but second row is not right. Second row is not right. Okay, because the last one, it should be a number 0 or 1. If it's ham, it should be 0, not no. Okay, so now let's use notepad to see what's wrong with that. Okay, so let's use notepad. So I have notepad right here, and open that file. Okay, I have the file. Okay, Okay, and all the files. Okay, so I got the span file here. Okay, so this is a raw file, and this is the first record. That's the header. Okay, then the second one, the second record stuff on here, and then it seems not ended here because you got a quote right here. Okay, so this is a quote, and then therefore it span multiple lines to all the way to here, all the way to here. Okay, and then followed by the fourth column, that's 0, so this is correct. But this email message is actually multi-line text. Okay, and Spark.read, the CSV, only take all only take a ham all the way to 988291. 988291. So 988291 is right here. You only take everything up to here. Okay, and then since it ended here, therefore it does not have the fourth column. So fourth column is no. And then this is a follow up something that will be the next record. So next record will start from this is a follow up something like that. So sum2 should be start. Okay, yeah, sum2 start with this is something. Okay, so this is a problem that a record spans multiple lines. Okay, multiple lines in the data set. Okay, so if you look at the Spark data frame reader document, okay, and the first one here, it gives you some options to control CSV specific behavior. Okay, and there are a bunch of options you can set, to control the reader to deal with the CSV file. Okay, and if you scroll through it, you'll find there's a option you can set called multi-line. Okay, right here. Okay, multi-line right here, and the default is a false. So the description is the parse one record which may span multiple lines, and this is what we would need. So we need to set this guy to true. Okay, to set this guy we can use options or option. Okay, either way. Okay, so if you go back to here, go back to the loader. Okay, so now we got this one. You can set options. Okay, so here say option, and you followed by the key multi-line. Okay, and then true. Okay, set it to true. Okay, so read it again. Now let's see df let's say df the first. Let's take a look at first one is read. Okay, and then again we do the sum, take some lines, to take a look at it, and now we can take a look at some the first line. So first line it's get now it seems okay, right? force 9, because force 9 start from here, from the number 605, and then it now is read the whole thing all the way to here, okay, and then followed by 0. So the sum 1 is correct. So how about sum 2? Sum 2 seems okay. Okay, right? So we can map map the first one. We take the first one out. Okay. So we want to check the first number in each record. The first one is the header, so it's known. That's correct. The second one is 605, and then the third one is 2349. They are okay, but this guy is not okay. Okay, so this guy screwed up. So that's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6 is correct, but 7 is not correct. 6. So let's say 6, 6. Okay. Oh, 6 is not correct because it isn't no, but it's a ham. Okay. So 6 is something start from here all the way to the end. So 6, the record says 2949. So let's go back to take a look at the 2949. So 2949 right here. So the email message is start from there all the way to here, to here. Okay. So if you look at this, okay, our record ended it by .com something .com. However, we don't have .com. Okay, 2949. Oh yeah, we have HTTPS right here, right? HTTPS. Actually, I think I should go to the right. Okay, HTTP. Okay, reference in the URL. Okay, HTTPS column. So, oh, it's right here, .com. So it ended here. For some reason. It's not continuing reading the next line, even though we change it to the multi-line true. Okay. So the problem is coming from that inside the double quote, you have another quote like this, and also you have another like this, also HTTP, this one, and that causes problem. Okay, that causes problem. So by definition, if you double quote like this, it should be inside the quote, inside the double quote. It should be this first one will escape the meaning of the quote. That means this basically just saying the text should be quote web address quote. Okay, and the first one will be used for the escape. So we need to go back to the document right here. Okay. Uh, so we now set a multi-line, but also we need to get the quote. Okay. So you got the quote default is this, right? And then the escape. Okay. The escape default is backslash, but now we want to use the double quote for the escape. So we need to define the escape. Okay. So if you go back here to escape, okay, and we can put another way if you want to put two options. So you can map, okay, this guy to two, and then the quote, not quote, escape, and escape map to the double quote, okay, like this, okay. So that will be in another parenthesis, okay. So after that, again, we take the sum, okay, and again, let's do some the map. Just check the first column to see if they are our numbers, okay. The first column, okay. Now it seems better. So remember sum 6 is cause problem, right? Now sum 6 is okay. Okay. After we take out a quote, now a single quote, okay. The double quote, now it's correct, retrieve, and also this one is also okay. Okay. So after that, you should have the df, okay. If you want, you can map the first column, okay. The first column, wait, each, let me see, df is a data frame, and inside you have a c0 underscore c0, okay. Okay. So we can show it, by the way, okay. Okay. It seems okay. Okay. It seems okay. So So at this point, we successfully, load the CSV file into Spark, okay, as a data frame, okay. Yeah, okay, okay. So we can verify if all the row, and let me see how many rows in the, okay. We got 5,172 rows, okay. So uh, we can check if the first column, okay, we can check the first column to see if they are all numbers, okay. So we can map, okay. Let's say we map the first one, okay, and then put it into the temp. Because it's any type, so okay, we use another one, okay, with another thing with x that get integer, okay, 0, get the column 0 as an integer, okay, and then that should do it. So theta first, let's see now, wait, hold on, get some error. Okay, we got some no pointer exception. I guess the first one cause problem, okay, the first one cause problem. So because the first one is no, okay, but we can, I think the easy way is, just remove that line. So let's now read it again. Okay, and then set the header to be true. Okay, set the header to be true, and add here a header to be true, so that you'll strip out the header. So df that first, now it should be the data. Okay, good. So now we can map it again. Just set it to temp df dot map. Okay, now I guess we can use this because now it's not empty, right? So we can get integer first one, and we can do this. It should be integer. Okay, it still won't let me do it. Let me see what's the error messages. Stage failure. Something cannot be cast to integer. Okay, something can okay. So maybe this maybe there's some error. So let's just do it to string. Okay, string should be okay. Okay. So obviously there's something that is not the integer for some records, and that is not what we want. Okay, so t now, t, wait, hold on. I supposed to get, okay, but how come I still get a schema C0 something, right? Maybe I can just select that column. Okay, so if you go to Google search, select the column, Spark data frame, select the column. Okay, so there's a select. Okay, so the select will let us select the column, the column string. Okay, okay, so let's go select df dot select. So the column, the first column is a C0. That's the first column header. Okay, so T is also a data frame. Okay, so now I got 605. So if I say T dot collect, I should be able to see all of them. Okay. So there are 5,000 something, right? 5,000 numbers. Okay. So, but the data inside. Let me see if I can convert that to integer. Okay. Let's say t dot map. Okay. Get integer. Oh, you won't let me. Hold on. Okay. So I cannot convert it to integer this way. And how about, okay, how about let's do this way. See, I got x, right? And x is a vector, so x dot to string. Okay. So I can convert it to string. Okay. We convert it to string and to integer. No, I can see it's integer. Okay. So let me see if there are some zero inside. Okay. So if I say tt the field, no, it should be the integer, right? If this guy is equal to 0, then filter it out. Let's see. Okay. Then I say t1, how many? There's only one raker. There's only one raker. That's 0. So seems okay. Okay. So t the count. Okay. I have 5,171 records. Okay. Then the t1 if that number go to 0, okay, so tt, okay, tt is integer. Okay, so you have filled out that integer. Let me do this another way to double check. Okay, if this guy not in 0, so t1 dot count, how many? 5,170. So tt dot count, tt dot count, yeah, 71. So that's one record, that's 0. So obviously that causes problem, right? But it should be good enough. Very close. But that one, we don't know. When we convert it, it might cause problem, right? So how to identify that record? Here the problem is that we have 5,171 records, but one of the records it has the value 0 after conversion. So that then after conversion, it may not be a integer, a number. It may be something else. So we need to take it down to see what happened. Okay, so df df this. Okay, how about t is the count. T is the one that we select the first column. Okay, so we need to identify. Okay, which record is that? Okay, so I need to turn on the power mode. So that I can see all the outputs. Hold on, let me see. Okay. So we need to Scala IPL. Okay. Okay, so we need to get into the power mode. Okay, and then set this guy. Valve start is setting. Okay, so here power mode, and then valves. I settings, and then mass string, mass print string. Okay. Okay, we set this to int. Maximum value. Okay, then collect. Okay, so now we got everything. Okay, hey, it looks okay. Maybe we took it at 0. Yeah, it looks okay. Maybe we do, wait, T, right? T, let's do, wait, what's T? T is this, and TT? TT is integer, okay. So maybe let's, filter out this guy less than 100 or less than 2. How come there are two records? So there's 0 and 1. So I think we do have 0 and 1 in the record, in the TT. I think we do. So one of them is 0, one of them is 1. Looks like. Okay. But it seems okay. Okay, so I guess so we do have df that read it in. Okay, so that's how I load the CSV file with multiple lines with the double quotes inside the string, and I set options using the options. Okay, I have options set it up. Yep. Okay, so I use a Spark.read the options. Inside I have a map, and then these are options. Okay, headers I set it to true, multi-line I set it to escape I set it to double quote, and after that I read it and it should be fine. So that's about the video. Okay, so if you need more information, okay, you need more information, here are some references. The Kaggle email span data sets right here, and this is a document for the data frame readers. You get all the options, okay, right there, so you can play around. So that's pretty much about it. Have a good day. Bye.